Well, good morning. It's winter. In more ways than one. It was like 8 below this morning, so it's warmed up pretty nice already though. Look at this, new thermometer is pretty handy. 10, 12 degrees out, so yeah, let's get busy in the shop because I really don't want to work outside today.
Hi, I'm Tony Fast's daughter. I'm Tony Fast's daughter. I'm Tony Fast's daughter. My family's been blessed to farm in Montana for over 100 years now, and it wouldn't be possible without the great team we have and blessings from our Savior Jesus Christ.
Well, we got the payloader brought in here the other day after we got that project kind of done for the year. Well, it's done for the year, obviously, but we're not finished yet. That needs some hydraulic leaks fixed on it. The freight shaker is missing. I think we got a bad injector or plugged injector or a bad wiring deal. Don't forget about the old seized up case tractor. And the quad track's still in here. Colin's getting those underneath bogey wheel oils changed, and we about half done under there, or on the last one?
About halfway.
Halfway done. It's a slow process because it's cold in here. But I'm gonna see if we can get this little tractor unseized. We put some ATF in the cylinders. There's a spark plug that was rusty when I pulled those out, and my guess is there was a valve open. Has to be a valve open. I let some moisture in and it's got the rings froze down. That's only my guess, so let's give it a shot. What do you think, Colin?
I don't know. Hopefully it turns a little bit more.
Oh, the fan's moving. Yes!
It worked.
Mission accomplished. There's a little oil coming out of there for some reason. Oh yeah, because I put a lot of oil in there. That sounds good.
Sounds like a gas engine.
Well, that's pretty cool. We got this thing running today. I wasn't sure if we'd get that engine unseized. I know you guys have commented about jerking it out in the yard, pulling it, dumping the clutch or whatever, leaving it in gear, trying to get the tires to grab and break that engine loose. But with that bad rim, that wasn't going to happen. So cool, it's going to get going. We need to get a battery for it. That's the correct size. This is a bigger one. Won't fit under the hood right, so we'll get that one of these days when we're in town. The gas leak on the sediment bowl fixed itself, so I suppose that gasket dried out, the cork gasket dried out. Now it's swelled up and sealed up, so that kind of fixed itself. Change the oil in it, get that wheel on, and we can get one of those ordered, put the loader on it. I don't know what we're going to do with it. I'm just glad that I can move it now on its own power, and I can put it in a shed somewhere so it can seize up again. Hope not. Well, I got to run to town this afternoon, so Colin is going to get started on figuring out these leaks.
Well, got one track draining and there's one left to drain, and then the quad track will be done with the changing the oil in the bogies. But while I wait for that to drain, I'm gonna start trying to find some leaks on the payloader here. So I'm gonna start over here, kind of take this shield off and just inspect in there and see what's leaking and see what I can find out. Well, it looks like it's coming from up there because there's a lot of, not so much dirt, and see a lot of paint, and there's a lot of drips up there. Ooh. That was scary. Well, since it warmed up, outside, it's like, I don't know, 30 something. Stuff's starting to kind of melt off the concrete. I'm gonna back this out, pressure wash all this nastiness off, get everything kind of cleaned up, kind of be able to see a little bit more what we're looking at. Little water speckles. Well, since it's winter time and we're done digging with the bucket, I'm gonna put the May Wes poly blade back on, whatever that thing's called, so that we can, if we need to push snow with it, we won't dig with it, won't ruin the cutting edge. There, it's on. Now ready to push snow or scoop feed for the cows.
Well, Colin got that all cleaned up enough to kind of start tracking some stuff down, and the main leak that we started looking at here is actually inside the cab here, down inside the loader control. Talked to the Titan dealer in Billings. Supposed to be finding me a kit or find out what's available if I can just replace O-rings in those little pop-it valves. I'm sure one of you guys will have a comment probably quicker than they'll get back to me, but anywho, since we're really good at starting projects, lots of projects at once, I'm gonna go mess with that truck. See if I can't figure out which number cylinder is not firing, and probably pull the head, not pull the head actually, pull the valve cover. Look at the injectors, see if we got a bad wire first. If the wires all look good, probably order an injector for this. So yeah, here's to 3 projects in a shop instead of just one. Well, it honestly looks like cylinder 4 and 5 are running a little cooler. So we'll start looking there. I maybe should get a diagnostic tool from my buddy first and actually do a cutout test on it, but that's like 30 miles away. So for now, I'm going to just pull the valve cover off and kind of start digging in there. Seeing if there's a bad harness, bad wire, broken wire, loose something before we get too deep into it. Well, on second thought, I'm going to get that programmer from my buddy, and we're gonna get that diagnosed the right way. Do a cutout test on it and make sure that it's 1 or 2 or whatever. So I got something more important to go do right now. That orange toboggan I grew up riding on. And I don't know when it was bought before that. Dad could have grown up riding on that thing, but Don't make them like that anymore, that's for sure. That never gets old. That's good practice to keep me up on my skills for pulling them on the tube on the lake in the summertime. So, yeah, little harder on them though when you dump them in the snow compared to in the water. But well, this thing's got a lot of leaks on it. Hydraulic leaks kind of all over underneath here in the articulating part. Things that run, I think, the loader up and down, as well as this thing always goes off when I start talking. Anyway, so I'm gonna start going through trying to find what's leaking. I'm thinking a lot of it's just O-rings. So start pulling stuff apart. So you got some damaged O-rings, like this one right here. Yeah, bad leak down there. Of course you can't see it. Oh yeah, there you can. Well, here's the O-ring that was on there, completely smashed. It might not even been a round one to begin with, but this is what I got to replace it with. A little thicker, hopefully it seals it up. Well, I just got off the computer there, got my email back for the quote for that swather hood and rooftop. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it was that bad. Parts alone, $21,000, something crazy like that. So those have got stupid expensive. I won't even tell you what the quote is on labor. It's ridiculous too. Finally got the blue truck running today. Primed it a bunch, primed the pump. Still wouldn't fire. I know we had fuel to the fuel rail, but it wouldn't go. So a little shot of ether in the air cleaner. Fired on that, then took over on fuel. So must have been a fuel pressure deal, low fuel pressure, I don't know, but it's working. So we got some canola to go load up, get out of a bin, finish up a contract, and just walking through the shop looking for what again? Oh yeah, booster pack and a battery, or and a air compressor, one of the little air pumps from Milwaukee. You know, those little handy things. No one waving back today, and they must be pretty busy. Well, I got that canola bin emptied out. Looks like about 1,200 bushels of canola yet to deliver, so that's good. That's a nice little surprise. I was thinking 800 total, so that's good. I'll take that. Nothing really got accomplished this week. Well, less than a week, I guess, here, besides that truck loaded. Bin's emptied out, but lots of little projects keep working on here. So I need to finish the last one, putting oil in those. Haven't even hooked up the diagnostic tool to that truck yet. We'll do that next week. And keep plugging away on leaks on the payloader. So, anywho, yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget, farm hard, pray harder. See you next video.